morning to all my fan club that's waiting for another 5-minute presentation from New Destiny Treatment Center. Sorry for the last few weeks that we haven't been able to get back to you, but there have been a lot of things that have transpired with sickness and vacations that's made it impossible. But anyhow, today, what I want to talk to you about is the matter of goal setting. We know that everybody in life should have a goal. Many times they don't think of it as that, but even from little children up into looking at the elderly, there's what we plan on doing tomorrow or next week or next month. Well, when we get into the areas of addiction and people that are in recovery, one paramount major goal that we try to stress for them is the fact of staying clean, breaking the cycle of addiction, getting away from the old life, getting into areas of life that will produce that's positive for them instead of always the negative. Now, I know that when we look at those that are in recovery, it's major that they focus on getting through treatment, but there are other goals that we try to work on instead of just trying to get them to understand that you stay away from the drugs or the alcohol or whatever the addiction is. That's working on the physical, the emotional, the psychological, and the spiritual, of getting them to understand that these are goals that they have to set so that their body is gaining in strength, that the emotions are becoming stronger, the psychic is getting clear, the spiritual is they're making contact with the God of heaven. And so all of these are important in helping them to recover. Now, when they're in recovery, most of them have nothing. They've lost family, they've lost vehicles, they've lost homes, they've lost jobs, they have nothing. They've been just meager living. So now we have the goal of trying to help them as they get into recovery and get stronger, which takes about 3 months at first in inpatient treatment. Outpatient would be an average of about 6 months of getting them to where they're able to handle finances so that they can get an apartment or their home or buy a vehicle or get a job, and know they're going to be responsible for all of that, because in their mind they have this mindset that, oh well, if they get something and they don't like it, they can just let it go back or claim bankruptcy or whatever it takes to get out from under it, instead of feeling the responsibility for what they have chosen to do. So goal setting is so important, and if you're in addiction, you have to understand that to make a way in life, it's just not going to be able to try to get clean and yet live like you used to live, living off of other people, off of your parents or off of the government or off of society, but you're taking responsibility to get a job and to get your own place to live and to take care of your family. These are all very important, and so we try to stress this. And if you're in recovery today, you need to understand that it isn't a matter of just getting treatment and then sitting back in your chair and waiting for somebody to bring you something, but this is where you become strong in the Lord and you get strength, added strength for your day, to understand that this is my goal, my objective is to be everything that I can possibly be. So this coming week, if you're in treatment, we want you to know that God has a plan for you. There's a blueprint for your life, and we will help you in getting that and finding that and knowing that you too can be a citizen in our society that's respected and looked up to. So this week, do your best to try to be everything that God wants you to be and that you know you can be, without just matter what we use as words laying down on the job. But do your best this week to muster up strength and understand that this can be the best week of your life. And if you're in addiction and you need a way out, you call New Destiny Treatment Center at 330-825-5202, and we'll get you in touch with a counselor. We'll make sure that you get help that's needed. So don't stay out there in despair and feel like your life's over. This can be the best day of your life. The sun is shining. Let it shine on you. God bless you and have a good week.